Well, hi there, and welcome from the beautiful valleys, hills and crevices of my upper thorax, the Brexit constituency, as we like to be known. Yes, it's that time again, it's New Year resolutions time, and we have a few that we'd like to share with you from the Ministry for Brexit Freedoms. First, let's be more patriotic, shall we? Let's stand up, wherever we are, when we hear the word England, for example on television, when we're celebrating the latest Brexit trade deal with, for instance, the Taliban, who, one learns, are pretty fearsome Brexiteers themselves. Let's speak much less casual French. Instead of saying, for example, déjà vu, let's replace it with something much more English like Le Big Mac. Don't use this horrible word, centilitres, whatever they are. Use instead pint measures. Now, you'll find this so much more helpful when you're ordering your bulk supply of Union Jacks for that Stop the Boats street party celebration. Here at the Ministry for Brexit Freedoms, we're delighted to tell you that another resolution is that we're going to introduce what we're calling the Freedom of Brexit Awards. This is for schools. It will inspire young people everywhere. The competition will ensure that schools compete against each other in a sing-off of God Save the King. Now then, Martin is handing me a little message. Let's have a look at this message. Thank you, Martin. Martin's my spad. Oh, dear. Martin is saying that the Freedom of Brexit Award should be known as the F off Brexit Award. That really won't do, Martin. Talking of schools, another resolution is that we're going to change the curriculum for young people. You were probably taught, for example, that England lost the Battle of Hastings. Well, happily, a crack team of archaeologists, led by Nigel of Thanet, or His Holiness, have discovered that, in fact, it was England who won the Battle of Hastings. Now, what's his evidence, I hear you cry? Well, of course, His Holiness has declared it to be so. And thus it is. His opinion is a fact, as we all know. So we've shared this information with the Education Secretary, the Right Honourable, the Education Secretary, and she is currently changing all of the history books to ensure that this is so. Très bien, as I heard her say in the corridor. Now, I know what you're thinking. Was that French? No, it was English, because as we now know, French is English, as William the Conqueror himself discovered when he waved his flag blanc at the Battle of Hastings. More resolutions. The Homes for Ukrainians scheme is going to be closed down. Instead, it's going to be replaced by a close the door on a Ukrainian. You see, we've heard here at the Ministry that the government of the Ukraine are eager to join with the evil European Union empire. This is very, very disappointing. If a Ukrainian is living with you, turf him, her, or them out. And by doing so, you can claim a brand spanking new reward voucher from the Ministry for Brexit Freedoms. What can you do with this voucher? Well, you can exchange it for a hearty English meal like the traditional English chicken jalfrezi from your local pie and mash shop. We're also going to smash the European Court of Human Rights. Good riddance, bon voyage. It seems that this was invented by Winston Churchill. Well, who knew? Who knew that he was something of a Remainer? The Education Secretary, the Right Honourable... The Education Secretary will be deleting references to Sir Winston the Remainer from all of our children's history books, rest assured, and replacing him with the actual architect of English freedom. Oh, that's right, Nigel of Thanet. The EHCR will be replaced by an I'm a Celebrity, Get Me into Rwanda game show, in which the weakest and poorest amongst us will be driven to compete for food, water and shelter. And so there it is. Happy New Year to you. May this be the most English of years you've ever had. Up for Brexit and take back control.